That's it. Thank you. My Christmas tree started going mental then. I don't know why. Right, guys, here we are again. The Mirror. Pushing very, very hard for to shame the Conservatives and put Labour in power. And you know, it is what it is, isn't it? Some papers lean one way, some papers lean the other way. Some papers are just, people always say the Mail's right wing, but I just think the Mail is like chaos. It's the good, the bad, and the ugly. They're definitely the ugly. They just shit on everyone. I know, because my lefty mates, they'll share the Mail when it suits their narrative and all the rest of it. They will. But then the rest of the time they're like, the Mail, what the fuck are my lights doing? Oh, well, you're just going to have to put up with that, aren't you, eh? There we go. I think I said it to the wrong thing. But yes, they just put out this amazing story here where it's family of 9. Oof. Surviving on just £480 a month. £480 a month, that's not a lot. That's terrible. After benefits slashed by cap. Ryan Rogers, 26, and Jenny Grimes, 25. Family of 9 at 25 and 26 said they have no option but to launch an appeal on GoFundMe after moving to Universal Credit, which has seen their benefits dramatically cut. Now, let's be clear on this, but Universal Credit is actually a good idea. It is a good idea. It was implemented very poorly. Very, very poorly. I mean, the bedroom tax is something that should be coming in now, after 9 to 10 years of gradually moving into, like, reforming the benefits system. But no. And also, building 200, 300,000 homes a year minimum. That's when the bedroom tax comes in, when there are alternatives. You don't bring it in right at the start. And everyone's like, where the fuck am I going to go? There's no houses. Got a housing crisis. Yeah, no, there's a bedroom tax now, sorry. Not that it's actually a tax. But, yeah, Universal Credit's a great idea, man. People don't realise. I think getting all the benefits paid, unless you're a very vulnerable person, I know some of my old clients, it had to go straight to the landlord because they were drug addicts. You couldn't just drop a few £100 on them once a month and expect everything to go well. It's not going to happen. So there were things made, but I think it's good for people to know what they're getting, not just have the rent and the benefits paid, not just have the council tax paid for them, and it's never really there then, isn't it? It's there and you're paying your rent. I think that's a good thing, man. Definitely. Connect people to the world they're living in, but that's just because it's a good idea doesn't mean I'm saying what was done was good. It was terrible. The Tories were useless, absolutely useless the way they've implemented it. It's been a shocking joke. But this 480 a month, this doesn't seem right. Let's go check it out, shall we? Oh, there they are. Oh, he's all right. She's got a compo face on, hasn't she? You know you're on the Mirror when the compo face is there. I bet they've made a fecking fortune on this GoFundMe as well. Sending money to him to own the Conservatives. Yeah, you go. Let's have a quick look, actually. Is there a link to the GoFundMe? I can't see it. I can't see a link. No. I might find it in a minute. A family of 9 saying they are struggling to survive on $480 a month. Well, that doesn't make sense. They can't be on $480 a month. That wouldn't even cover rent. So what's going on? This doesn't make any sense. Why is it I can't just read the frigging news anymore and just be like, this is it. There's no way. That doesn't cover rent. Unless they're living in a mud hut. After their benefits were dramatically slashed. Ryan Rogers and his partner Jenny say they used to receive $2,100 a month in financial support. Our money then. My money. Wow. $2,100 a month. That's a fucking good wage. That's good. That you are doing very, very well at that point. How can we justify families where both the parents are working full time and they're coming away with that? How can you justify that? Especially once you factor into childcare and all the rest of it. $2,100 a month in benefits. That's insane. Of course it had to go to A month! A month! Madness. But the couple who have 7 children. Right. If this guy was some sort of like, you know, what's that company? Carillion. This guy was a manager at Carillion, yeah? And he was making his 60 grand a year, and he had that money. He's got his pension. He's making good money, and he can afford to have 7 kids a year. Go for it. God bless you, mate. Do it. Have fun. 7 children under 7. But if you can't afford to have 7 children under 7, why the fuck are you having 7 children under 7? Why? I want another kid, but I'm not. It was hard going with one. I mean, it's settling off now, apart from bloody school uniforms every 2 minutes, but it's settling off, but we've not had another one yet because we don't know if we can afford it. 7! Back to the story. Say the introduction of the benefits cap has decimated their finances. You mean you're getting given less for doing... Oh. Welfare is supposed to protect the vulnerable. That's the sell, man. It's supposed to get you there. It's like they keep calling it a safety net, and we should have a safety net. We should. Of course we should. But 7 kids, £2,100 a month. Just given to you for 7 fucking... Are you insane? They say they have been left with no option but to launch an appeal on GoFundMe. I know this is going to be what everyone's saying, but do you maybe have the option of getting a fucking job? Possibly. Is this your only option then, is it? I mean, right. We've had hard times, especially the first year that my daughter was born. There was a big problem with my girl's maternity leave. A big problem. We didn't get the money we were expecting to get because she changed job titles, so that it was weird. It was just, with this, when you're at risk and all that other nonsense, and basically we didn't get the maternity leave we were expecting. And then when we did get it, it was late and it was way less, and we were fucked. And I had to borrow money off someone. A few £100, cover rent 1 month. They got it back. Shit happens. It does happen, man. 100%. And I wouldn't even begrudge you for GoFundMe. But what the fuck are you doing, man? Surely when you got to 3 kids, you really thought, oh, shit's tight right now. Maybe I need to adjust my approach. I feel so bad for the kids. The family receive $669 a month once the benefit cap and the cost of renting their home is deducted. All right, so you're not actually on $480 a month then, are you? You're not, are you? The cost of renting your home, which is going to be what, 500, 600, £700? So what are you actually on? 1100, 1200 a month? That's not bad. That's what people get. That's what people get by on. And if you're not paying your council tax, that's another big chunk there that you don't have to worry about. That 80 quid a month is a fucker. You're not paying prescriptions, you're not paying doctors, dentists, you're not paying for anything. So, what are we looking at here? £1,200, £1,300 a month that you are getting. You're not getting 480, you fucking liar. Why can't the Mirror just report it? That's why it doesn't cover... Once the money is deducted for the advance payment they received when they first moved on to universal credit. Yeah, but that... I know... That's an advance payment, though. So what... That's... You get paid in advance. I don't understand. Oh, right, no, fuck it. If you hadn't got that advance payment, you would have had 2 payments at once. So what's the issue? How much did you borrow off him? Cost of renting their home is deducted. Fuck you. Fuck you. So you what? You've got 480 a month for your food and bills. That's about what we've got. Fuck you, man. And you're just getting it for nothing. You're sitting there. You're going to the fucking paper with your combo face when you've got near enough 500 quid a month to buy food and bills. Fuck you, man. That's what people get by on. Are we so entitled now? Sweet Jesus. Because you're paying off a loan that you took. The advance payment is a loan applicants get to cover the 5-week wait. Yeah, but you still get paid from the day you claim. It's not you can get loans and advance pay. It doesn't work that way. The fuck are you talking about? This is propaganda. God, I fucking hate the news. I hate it, all of it. You're all scum. Back to the story. As a result, the 9-strong family from Liverpool, which has got very low cost of living, by the way, with their children all aged 7 and under, regularly rely on food banks. So they go into fucking food banks and they've still got 480. How are they not... But the situation got so desperate. I don't get this. I don't get it. What are you doing with your money? Why are you not working? They've asked for cash donations from strangers and an online funding appeal. There's no link to it, man. It's not coming up. It's not coming up. What the fuck? That's weird. Let's see if the Metro's got a link for it. No. I fucking hate the way the Metro does that. It's just a tag. It's just a tag for their own shit. Oh, there we go. There we go. There's the GoFundMe. $3 grand. 3 fucking grand. Because you can't be asked to take care of yourself. You know what you need to do, mate? 3 fucking grand. Are you insane? Are you fucking insane? Oh my God. Oh, as hard as it is, it's always better to ask for help than kids suffering under the strain. Yeah, I feel bad for the kids. Please do not feel ashamed. Wishing you a nice... Well, they're going to have a very nice fucking Christmas, aren't they? And you know what he needs to do with that money? He needs to fucking buy a suit and get a fucking job. Oh my God. Right, let's go back to this story, sorry. The advance payment is... Yeah, we know about all that. Yep. They've asked for cash. So on GoFundMe, Mr. Grimes says, we are a young couple with 7 children trying to get back on our feet after becoming homeless, having to start all over again from fresh. Well, that is horrible. That's really horrible. I'll hold my hands up there. We've been benefit capped to the bare minimum, and we're really struggling to get by. Well, it's fucking benefits, man. If you're walking around with 500 quid in your pocket after your rent's been paid, after your council tax has been paid, it's not as fucking serious as you might... Oh, no. I mean, it's not great. It's not. But why are you not... A situation... Back to the story. I can't even read this shit. A situation is being much more struggle with Christmas being only a few weeks ago. We feel really ashamed to have to do this. You don't have to do it. We've never done anything like this before. I hate to do it. And it's took a lot for me, blah, blah, blah. Any help is much appreciated. Thank you. Ryan and Jenny, previously from Kirby, Merseyside, look after blah, 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 blah. Don't care about the fucking kids' names. Why didn't you stop at 3? They currently live in a 3-bedroom property in North Liverpool, paying $675 for rent. $675. So you're what? You're on 1,075. 1,001. Yeah, you're on about 1,250, 1,200 a month. You get. That's probably about what we get. I mean, admittedly, I don't have 6 more kids than you to fucking feed, but that was your choice. That was your decision. You can't keep it in your fucking pants, mate. Insanity. The family was once homeless and had to live in a Premier Inn. Shitty, horrible situation. I do feel for you there. Mr. Rogers, here we go. Why were you homeless, though? What happened? I'd love to know what happened. He used to work in a restaurant as a waiter. A waiter? You were a fucking waiter. And you had 7 kids as a waiter. We're living in fucking fantasy land, aren't we? We're all hammering on about austerity and how poor people are and how hard life is. And yet we live in a country where a waiter thinks, I'm going to have fucking 7 kids. 7 kids? He's been washing cars to pay for his family's electricity bills. Good work. Good. Jesus Christ, man. You know, no one could complain about you getting a bit of child benefit to make sure the babies are fed. Of course not. Of course not. I love that. That's brilliant. I think it's phenomenal that we all chip in and we make sure fucking babies get fed. Brilliant. Stunning. Let's do this, man. But there's a certain line where you have to take fucking responsibility for your own fucking life, dickhead. Are you insane? You were a waiter and you had 7 kids before the age of 26. His plight has affected his mental health and he suffers from depression and anxiety. Describing how his situation is like, man, fuck you. Fuck you. You can't keep it in your fucking pants. You have 7 kids and now you feel bad. Oh, I'm sorry, mate. It's also led to him becoming an alcoholic, which he's now battled through. Is that how you lost the home then? Jesus Christ, man. I'm wondering how many gaps there are in this story here. I'm wondering, like, you know, I'm sure the reporter, whatever their name is, was it Brian? Luke. Brian's the next story that I was going to pop up. I'm sure they went into all this. But let's just keep it out of the story, eh? Because we're on this shitty, scummy, fucking politics. Some waiter that could not keep his cock in his pants, who for some reason, even though he had how many kids at the point when he was drinking? 4, 5 kids? I don't know. But for some reason, he had money enough to buy alcohol. He had money enough to develop a fucking drinking problem. Fuck you, man. That kind of special brew pays for a bag of potatoes. That feeds your family for a fucking night. You shouldn't even have the opportunity to become an alcoholic. You fucking scumbag. Are you insane? Are you absolutely insane? Oh, I became an alcoholic because I had 7 kids. Go fuck off. Fuck off. This isn't... This is insane. It led to him becoming an alcoholic. What, look, we all make terrible decisions, mate. I've had a drinking problem. But you know what happened when I had my first kid? My one and only kid. Do you know what happened? I stopped drinking because I was a dad. Am I perfect? Do I make mistakes? No, I'm not perfect, and I certainly make mistakes. I'm certainly not fucking Atticus Finch. No, definitely not. Definitely not. I fuck up every single day. I snap at her in the mornings, you know, whilst I'm feeding her. I'm gonna have a drink this Christmas. I'm really looking forward to it. I have the odd bit. My brother in September got me a bottle of Southern Comfort. There's still some left, mate, because I'm a fucking dad. Jesus Christ, are you insane? Developing a drinking problem. It's a chicken and an egg, innit? If you're that fucking pissed, you're becoming an alcoholic. Maybe that's why you weren't working. Maybe that's why you lost your job as a waiter. Maybe that's why you lost your fucking house and you're washing fucking cars. Stop fucking drinking. You have responsibilities. You cunt. You have these fucking kids to look after. What the fuck is wrong with you, man? Get out there and shovel shit if you have to. Get out there and do fucking anything. I've done things I'm not proud of for my kid. I've done things I don't like to make sure my kid is fed. You know, going to the fucking Daily Mirror and crying about it on your fucking GoFundMe. Jesus Christ, man. Don't get me wrong, I'm asking. There's a link right there for the PayPal. Please send me money. Please, exactly the same as this. Please send me money. And this is what I want. Little 5, 10s, the odd 100. Jesus, we occasionally get a lot more. But you know why I'm asking for that money? Because I work my ass off to provide value to you, the audience. I don't ask for it up front. I'm trying to give you something, a perspective, a point of view. You don't have to agree with me, but it's just a perspective. You make your own mind up at that point. I'm not telling you what to think, yeah? But if this is interesting to you, then donate. Send us a PayPal. Please do our Patreon, whatever you want. But don't do it out of some pathetic fucking thing because I'm some knobhead that can't stop fucking. Because I'm some knobhead that picks up a can of special brew rather than buying food for me fucking kids. Because I'm some knobhead that was getting $2,100 a month and he's now crying about it because someone's finally said no. Jesus Christ, man. That is insane. One baby costs 40 a week. Yeah, I get that. I want to work full time, but I can't with the kids. Sweet fucking Jesus. You shouldn't have had them then. You know what? I'm glad the kids have got this money. What is it on now? $3,300. In theory, I'm glad that this money's kicking about for them. I am. But I don't think for a moment that the parents are going to actually spend it responsibly. I don't think for a fucking moment they are. That money wants to be put aside to cover the next year of these kids' lives, which, by the way, it's going to be needed because you are going to lose your universal credit on the back of this fundraiser, mate. These things are cyclical. You can't go to the papers, put your face out there, use your kids to rinse the public for money and not carry on playing the game. You're in it now, mate. This money, they're going to look at this as income. They ain't going to fuck about with this. Keep this safe. Use it to feed your kids whilst you find a job. Jesus Christ. Food banks, I can't believe they're not even paying for the food and this is insane. Stop fucking drinking, you fucking scumbag. Jesus Christ, I used to literally travel the world. I used to backpack, getting off my face on beaches all over the fucking planet. And you know what? It was great. I was getting funky pizzas with God knows what on them in Cambodia, tripping balls as I'm walking through the temples. It's fucking amazing. But now I'm too scared to even eat the fruit that we buy because I want to make sure my daughter's got it. And the shit goes off. It rots because I'm so scared of touching it just in case she wants it. And again, I'm not fucking virtual signaling as some perfect parent. But why? But if you don't have money, don't you dare put alcohol in your mouth, you scumbag. Depressed. No wonder you're depressed. You're fucking drinking, dickhead. Of course you're depressed. That's what alcohol does. And if you can't even be arsed getting off, you fat fucking cunt, to go and work, to do something about it, then of course you've got anxiety. Of course you've got depression. You're a failure. You're a self-absorbed failure who had 7 kids without... Because don't get me wrong, man. My kid was an accident. Shit happens. But 7 times? 7 times? 6 times. I think one of them's a twins, isn't it? Jesus Christ. We have to speak out. We got no choice. You do have a fucking choice. We need opportunity. It's out of order. We can't... It's out of order. We can just be left to get on with it. It's out of order for you to take responsibility for your life, mate. Is that out of order, is it? You're more than happy to have the kids, aren't you? It's out of order that everyone else isn't taking responsibility for me. That I'm not getting $2,100 a month anymore. You're fucking insane. How much is that a year? 27, 28 grand? Plus your rent paid? Are you insane? It's out. Nobody owes you a life, mate. Nobody owes you fucking comfort. A Lib Dem Tory coalition, blah, blah, blah. At the time of the introduction, the government said it was designed to cap benefits to the average working wage of $500 a week. $500 a week is plenty. It is madness that we are presenting £500 a week as being some sort of cruel, barbaric thing. That was one of the things of the universal credit that was good. But they should have done it in a different order, a different way. It was really badly managed. Jesus Christ, 384.62 for couples outside London. Are you insane to get that after tax per week? That's good. You fucking lunatics. 1,500 a month. Imagine getting paid that after. I don't get paid that after tax. We don't bring that in after tax into this household. Thank you very much. Trying to shit on the Conservatives. Jesus Christ, this half makes me want to fucking vote for the fucking bastards. Jesus. What kind of moron reads this and is like, oh, Labour have pledged to scrap universal credit if it gets into power, lift the benefits cap, and axe the 2-child limit. I mean, the 2-child limit thing, it's kind of, again, it makes sense. Look, right, if you want to just sponge off the state and get what you're entitled to, then 2-child limit is a reasonable thing. It is. It's not crazy. It's not like a fucking... And they're gonna lift the benefits cap. What, you want to give people more than 500 quid a fucking week? 500 quid a week? You want to just hand that out? I feel like I'm losing my mind here. Is it a safety net or is it just taking the piss? What's this? Scamp the Mirror shot itself, which plays right into the Tories. And yeah, why should a couple? Yeah. Even Mirror people. But yeah, I saw this and I saw a tweet that had this, and this is the Mirror 2019 trying to shoot down the Tories, getting rid of all this other nonsense. And we've got here a jobless couple with 7 children. Oh. Moan despite getting £815 a week benefits. So these people are on £400 less than our other couple here. £400 less. But apparently in 2012, these people were evil. There we are. Same fucking thing. You shouldn't have had the fucking kids. You should not have had that many kids unless you are absolutely in a position to pay for them. Absolutely, 100%. You shouldn't have done it. Full fucking stop. Don't get... Jesus Christ, man. Jobless couple who get $815 a week in benefits to pay for their comfortable lifestyle have said life's tough for us. And here we are. Isn't it interesting how differently they report it? Same paper. Same story, essentially. But here they're listing all the stuff they've got. Sky, Wii consoles, Nintendo, mobile phones. But they gave up their job 9 years ago after realising he would rake in more from benefits. Oh, so you can understand how these things work then, can you? The Mirror. You do understand these things, don't you? I've been in a situation, man. I came out of foster care. I was on income support until I was 18. I was then not on job seekers because I didn't have a fucking clue how the whole system worked. I had like zero support equity, didn't know what I was doing, come out of foster care. I didn't have a clue. Money just landed in my account. I just basically, it's a long story, but didn't have a fucking clue. And when I was facing the prospect of work, I was like, why would I do that and lose all this free money? Why would I do that? Why? Me at 18 was just like, don't be stupid. I'm all right. I'm having a smoke. I'm having a drink. Fuck it. Why would I do it? It was actually the Commonwealth Games that did it for me. I volunteered there. Some outreach worker came to the job centre one day, these mandatory training things you do. And he was looking for people to volunteer, and I did it. And I fucking loved it. And I was like, right, work isn't just money. It's purpose as well. It feels really good. It feels really, really good. Anyway, in 2012, this was all really, really bad. Claire, who hopes to have 14 children eventually, says, "It doesn't bother me that taxpayers are paying for me to have a large family. I don't feel bad about being subsidised by working people. I'm just working with the system that's there. If the government wants to give me money, I'm happy to take it." They racked up 20 grand of debt on catalogues. So yeah, their 815 includes their housing benefit. Sorry, I've done the maths wrong there, haven't I? Because this is 815 a week. So that's what we're looking at, 2,600 a month, thereabouts. So yeah, they were on more actually than the other family, but still, it's funny, isn't it? We have this narrative going on for years, and I remember this, Benefit Street and all this stuff. So what do? We go, you know what? 815 quid a week is a bit of a piss take, actually. If you do want Sky TV, then maybe you should go and fucking contribute to society. So we're doing something about it, and then we just can't win, can we? We can't win. Jesus Christ. Guys, I'll see you in a bit anyway. I'll see you for the next video. I love you. Bye-bye. Unbelievable propaganda.